going to be even now. Okay,
Yes.
alright, you can see that it's not even. Over here is dark. Okay, on the eye is dark.
Yes.
So, did you notice that your face become brighter even after the first section?
Yes. You can literally see.
Yeah.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I tried my very first Pico Laser treatment at Amaya Spa in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Pico is actually a Pico Laser. Okay, this Pico Laser, what it does is actually to brighten up your face. Okay, so the Pico Laser, is a picosecond offshoot of the laser shooting. Yeah, so basically you won't feel pain. It can cause a little bit of discomfort only. It's quite okay. Alright, okay. So this will give you the effect of glow and brighter skin. And lighten up your pigmentation a bit. I can see that you have a little bit of pigmentation over here. Yes, so you will benefit from this lah. For the Pico. Okay, but because I want to scan it for the first time, so how about we just cleanse your face first so that the skin analyst can detect the pigmentation better.
No problem.
Okay? Alright.
Okay, cleansing your face, So this is a birthmark. This is your birthmark, right?
Yes. It's beauty spots.
Oh.
Are you sensitive to light? No, So you close your eyes. Later there will be a flashing light about 3 times. Okay.
Black and skip.
Okay, done.
Okay. Check the moisture.
I check your hydration a bit. Okay. Do you have any drugs allergy?
No.
No. Any medical illness before?
Excuse me?
Any medical illness? No. Here. How about your skincare? Did you use any skincare?
Usually I just use like a cleanser, face wash, to exfoliate my face. And also because I think when I was younger I had eczema, so I was prone to dry skin. So I kind of grew out of that. So I just kind of just use like a cream for my body, still from a dermatologist, so just to keep the skin nice and moisturized. Yes.
Okay. So with this one, right? Okay, basically it will analyze our skin type. Okay, what's our issues with our skin? All right. So I will explain to you. Okay. Have you done anything like this before?
No. That's why I'm like I'm worried.
Okay, alright. So basically this is your skin problems. Okay, this is your skin type. Okay, alright, let's go to this first. Okay, as you can see over here, even though after we already deep cleanse your face, okay, we still can see that your face is oily type. Okay, alright. So your T-zone, your U-zone, oily, and then your moisture is less. So basically you have actually a combination skin. Okay, because you have dry patches and also oily patches. Okay. This one is quite difficult to target because you have combination. Okay, alright. So these all is basically your issue. Okay, so the red one is basically what you need to be concerned of. Okay, alright, especially those with this sign. Later we go one by one. Okay, when we look in the mirror, right, we don't really like see what's our issues, but inside the skin analyze, later it will show. Okay, alright, so we go one by one by pores first. Okay, so over here we can see that actually your pores is quite enlarged and significant. Okay, alright, so it's also clogged. Alright, so it's also clogged and it's quite big. Okay, so over here most of the hair follicles. Alright, so basically it's more on the cheek area and also the forehead area, but this one is quite significant because we can see the clogged pores. Okay, right. So pores is one of your problem because one, you have the oily skin. Yes. Okay. So we go to wrinkles. Okay, wrinkles not really bad. Okay, the data also shows not really bad. Alright. So just a bit. Why? Because you're young also. Okay, but if let's say you did not moisturize your face well, alright, later on the wrinkle will become more. Alright. Okay, so we go to elasticity. Okay, what is elasticity? Elasticity is actually collagen. Okay, we want our face to become firm. Okay, it's bounce back. Alright, so what we need to do is actually to increase the collagen. Okay, if let's say collagen decreases, okay, so elasticity already decreases, then we have sagging skin. Alright, so we don't want that, but yours is actually quite okay. Alright, so this is basically your age group, how is it how the condition is like, suppose, and this is yours. So actually not that bad. Not that bad lah. Alright, not that bad. Okay, so this is spots. Okay, so what is spots is actually pigmentation. Okay, so pigmentation is quite significant. You see the numbers double up, right? Okay, from your average age group. Okay, so the pigmentations, you can see it's actually quite many layers. Okay, even though you're on your forehead, you can see that it has a subtle patches down there. Not just this brown thingy, but under it, you got like a subtle brown patches, big patches. Okay, alright. This cause your skin to be uneven. Okay. So basically your skin is quite clear, quite fair, but you look a little bit dull, right? So because of these things. Okay. Alright. So did you wear any sunblock?
Do I wear?
Sunblock?
Yes, I put on after I wash my face, and I put it on during for the day. Yes, and sometimes at night as well. When I go to bed, I moisturize my face as well.
So the sunblock, it's better for you to reapply it every 4 hours. Yes, because especially if you have oily skin. So when you have oily skin, right? So the sunblock will melt down. Okay, so you need to reapply every 4 hours. If not, later on your spot will become more because you're still young. Okay, we don't want you to have that freckles later on. Okay, because over here we can see it's already starting to form, right? Okay, so let's go. UV spot caused damage by the sunblock. Alright, so almost about the same with the spots. Okay, let's go to skin tone. Alright, so what is skin tone? Okay, we actually want our skin tone to be even now. Okay, alright. So, but we can see that it's not even. Over here is dark. Okay, over here is quite fair. Over here is quite dark. Okay, under the eye is dark. Right, over the edges. Okay, there are certain spots that are fair, certain spots that are darker. Okay, so actually what we want is actually the whole face to have even skin tone, even skin color. Okay, let's see your redness of it. Okay, but because definitely you are eczema prone skin. Okay, your skin is quite irritated. So suppose good skin, right, it should be this color only. But over here is quite dry. Quite irritated. But we still can proceed with the Pico, but slowly. We see how as we progress. Okay, alright. So this is sebum. Okay, so you see the white thingy.
The white heads.
Yes, this is all actually oil. Sebum. Okay, so you see the numbers is very big
Yes.
difference now. Okay, so basically you have like very oily T-zone. Certain patch is dry. Later we'll see over the moisture. Okay. Did you have acne breakout on and off?
Only during that time of month, then I get like here and there like breakouts. Yes, and then it just goes away after, but not as much.
Not as much.
Yeah.
But you have the tiny bump of whitehead. Is it?
Yes, yes, mostly here.
Yes.
Yes.
Because of the oil. Because usually, right, if let's say only oil is okay, but your ratio over here is quite significant, okay?
Yes.
This one causing the clot one, the whitehead one, the comedones.
Yes.
Alright? Okay, so we go to moisture. So we can see that certain part of your face is very dry. Okay, certain part is actually medium type. Okay? But suppose, right, if let's say we're still young, right, our skin supposed to be hydrated.
Yes.
Because especially older age, yes, the skin will become drier and drier. So this one usually for older age.
Yes.
Okay, so at least older age, if let's say it's already like this, I'm already satisfied. Because as we aging, right, so our skin will become drier. Maya is quite young, so need to do something for this, nah? Okay, alright, so we know that your problem quite a lot, okay, but especially, okay, over the uneven skin tone, okay, you definitely have spots, okay, and you are concerned regarding the pores, the oily skin, alright, but you also need to moisturize well, okay. So later on you need to tackle regarding you punya skincare, alright, because you need to use, okay, if let's say you have oily skin, you need to use mostly gel type product, okay. Yes, but definitely, okay, you cannot not use moisturizer at all because you have dry skin also.
Yes.
So the best way is to go for gel type.
Yeah, that's why I moisturize myself every single day because ever since like I had eczema when I was younger, I keep on using my moisturizer every day because I don't like dry skin at all.
Yes, because later on it will trigger your eczema.
Yes.
But for your face, okay, use the gel type. The gel type. Okay.
That's why the moisturizer that I have is the gel type that I use because it locks in the moisture for the whole day.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one is better for you because you have oily skin. So inside your skincare, suppose you need to include active ingredient a bit. Okay. So you definitely you need to include like a little bit of AHA, BHA, okay, to actually reduce your punya oil.
And what could you use for like the whiteheads, like areas?
That one, right? Okay, if let's say for that one, right, definitely you need to use something that have inside it a little bit of salicylic acid, okay, so a little bit of like retinol inside it, okay, actually to balance out your punya oil.
Yeah, because I was thinking of getting something with retinol for that as well.
If let's say you keen, I can prescribe a medication for you. Okay, it's a medicated day cream lah. A medicated day cream and night cream. Okay, for your skin type. Okay, but if let's say you keen, okay, so that one is like 50 ringgit each. It's a medication. But if let's say you're not keen, go for something that have a little bit of salicylic acid inside to balance out you punya oil level. But definitely you need something to moisturize also.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. So what we will aim with the Pico Laser, okay, is actually this is the concept form for Pico Laser. Okay, I need to explain to you first what is the Pico Laser. Okay, so basically Pico Laser, we will use laser to shoot your whole face. Okay, we will go like few layers. Okay, because your skin a little bit dry, irritation. Okay, definitely we need to go slowly a bit.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, so I will monitor as we go. Alright. For the first layer, we will put you the carbon peel. Okay, so what is carbon peel? Is actually to exfoliate your outer skin a bit. It's like a superficial chemical peel. Something like that. Okay, the effect is something like that. Because first you have oily skin, so it's better to exfoliate. Okay, and then when you exfoliate your outer skin, it will give a little bit of glow. Because Pico Laser, it attacks on the inside compared to on the outer side. So because we want you to have this benefit, so together with the carbon peel, you will have the outer side benefit also. Okay. Alright. So why we call it as Pico Laser? Because it's a picosecond. It's very fast. So that's why we don't put numb cream. Okay. It's the latest laser machine currently lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So this is regarding the treatment, okay, for today. So basically, if let's say contraindication, of course, it's a laser, so it's got light, so you cannot have epilepsy. Okay, if let's say you have like active infection on your skin, like acne breakout and all currently, or you have like herpes, okay, definitely we cannot proceed.
Okay.
Because it can trigger more. Okay, but so far you don't have all this, right?
No.
Okay, alright. So for the risk and complications, okay, you could have a little bit of like downtime, okay? But usually, if let's say, for normal days, okay, doesn't really have downtime because it's very short pass. It's very short. What we call it, it's very fast. Energy because it's picosecond, it's very fast, so usually it won't cause this downtime. Okay, alright. So but then you still have to know the risk. Okay, the risk, you could have like a little bit of redness, okay, a little bit of like acne breakout, okay, if let's say your skin is not prepared for it, okay, if let's say your skin barrier is damaged, you could have that, okay, and you could have sensitive to sun rays. Okay, so later on I will teach you how to do post-treatment care after you do laser, because this is your first time doing laser, right? Yes. Okay, so you need to know all this. Okay, alright. So the results, okay, what you will achieve with the Pico Laser, okay, definitely after that, after we do, okay, so you actually can see your face glow already. Okay, but as we go, like 1 week after, okay, you become more glowy and then more brighter. So basically, if let's say you do like multiple sessions, definitely your skin will even out. Alright. Okay. So this is the what we call the consent form. Just formality, so you can read and you can sign over here.
Thank you.
The date.
My birth date. Okay.
But you can see that over here you already got pigmentation. Yes, over here on it will become darker and darker. Always reapplying sunblock. Alright. Okay.
Great. We need to find new sunblock.
Okay, good.
This is right now is actually the carbon peel. Okay.
Okay.
Thin layer because quite dry.
Okay.
Okay. So the whole process for this one layer, okay, it will sound like that. But is it painful?
No.
We start, So far okay? For the subsequent layer, okay, there will be no this popping sound. Alright. This is the first layer.
Yeah, after a while, I felt like, you know, when you do like acupuncture, like like that.
Is it very painful?
Just a little.
Okay, alright. So after we finish this one layer, okay, after that you will feel more comfortable.
Okay.
Alright. This is actually the lowest setting. Okay. Start. Okay. So far, okay. Hello.
Sorry.
Pain? Is it pain?
No, like I keep forgetting a shock every time we begin.
Okay, alright. So we start. We start. Just relax. Okay. Okay, we already finished. Okay. Alright. So we proceed with the subsequent layer.
It's so funny, like when you begin, like my body automatically like this.
So far, okay. So far, okay. Alright. Good job. So for the third layer, okay, I will go a little bit high, okay, but we will do targeted, okay, especially over your pigmentation area, over here, and also around here. Okay. So far, still okay?
Yes.
So far, okay?
Yes.
So far, okay? Alright. So far, okay. Your eye area. Just close your eyes. Relax. So far, okay?
Yes.
Alright. Okay, put here. Wait, cool. Cool. Beautiful.
Nice.
Okay. So did you notice that your face become brighter even
Yes.
after the first session?
Yes.
Okay, so it will become more brighter and glowing, okay, in a week after that. Because as we do the Pico Laser, right? So basically it attacks the pigmentation, break it into small particles. But because we also shooting throughout the muscles, okay, it causes injury inside. So basically it's got healing process. So healing process takes about 2 to 3 weeks, okay. All this healing process takes time. The collagen will stimulating. So it will become better and better result as the days goes by. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you quite happy with it?
Yes, I am. You can see like here, this whole area.
Yes. Because you're quite young, okay, so basically your collagen quite good, okay, so basically you don't need much session compared to older age. So that's why I told you, treat the pigmentation now compared to later on. Because definitely later on it will become quite difficult. Okay?
You can literally see.
Yeah, it become glowing, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm happy that you're happy with the
Thank you.
treatment. Okay, so because still this is a laser, okay, so I need to tell you what you need to do for the post-treatment care. Okay, alright. So basically for 24 hours, okay, you only wash your face using water. Alright, okay. So do not use hot water, just use normal temperature water or cold water. Alright, okay. After 24 hours, then you can start using your cleanser. But cleanser, okay, basically go for hydration. Alright, because you have like combination skin, especially the dry patches. Okay, you have to remember if let's say your skin is dry, okay, even though you have oily face, the oily will become more and more to compensate the dry patches. Okay, alright. Okay, and then you need to use this cream. So inside this cream, I put a little bit of antibiotics. Okay, because just now I saw that you have eczema prone skin. Okay, so I can see that a little bit of tiny acne spots. Okay, alright. Okay, and then I put anti-inflammatory and also dry sensitive moisturizer inside this. So you need to use this cream for only 5 days. Okay, and then just throw it. Alright, okay. So what you need to do for this one whole week, okay, alright. So cleanse your face, put this one, put sunblock. Night time, okay, cleanse your face, put this cream.
And then sunscreen.
Yes. If let's say you also use the sunscreen at night, okay, alright. So this is the only cream that you can use for these 5 days, okay. For your other skincare, okay, use it after you finish this 5 days treatment. Okay, alright. Okay, because I don't want to clash the ingredients inside it. Okay, alright. So for this one, we avoid sun exposure, very high sun exposure. So especially when you go to cave, okay, this coming Saturday, okay, wear hat or umbrella. Okay, alright. Because still, okay, it's quite sunny. Alright.
Yes. There's also another question that I wanted to ask.
Yes.
Because I wanted to ask a while ago, because I have a lot of hair on my face. Is dermaplane applicable for my skin type?
Okay, it can cause a little bit of irritation, okay, because why you have dry patches. Even though when we use the laser just now, over here it's red. So basically, right, okay, better go for, okay, because I can see that you have lots of hair also on the face. Better go for laser hair removal.
Laser, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, for like because I wanted to do like a full face, because that's also causing like the pores to be enlarged because of the hair follicles.
Yes,
as well.
true.
Yeah.
So definitely, okay, dermaplaning is like a maintenance. Okay, so you remove your hair and then you become a little bit like fairer because of the hair already removed. Okay, and then your skincare absorbs better. Okay, but it's for like maintenance part. But it doesn't really solve the problems inside it. So basically what you need is more to hair removal for laser hair removal. Okay, you need to kill the roots. So if let's say you're doing the laser hair removal, you also can get another benefits. Okay, which is okay, your skin tone become brighter also, because it's still shooting on the inside. But it's not as, but it's only target the hair follicles, but you still get another benefit. So that one is more to treatment. Better go for that.
Yeah, because I say hi to you.
I want to ask with the if you do laser, because I know you can't go into the sun because of the UV ray. So when you do like the laser hair removal for your face, so you have to like stay indoors or you can go outside and do it by the sun.
Can, definitely can. Okay, you just avoid very high exposure of sun rays. Yeah, definitely you can go out. No worries, but just avoid like going to the beach. Okay, like cycling or hiking because that one is quite direct. Yeah.
Because I know with laser hair removal as well, it causes pigmentation. That's why.
Yes, that is true. Okay, because that is one of the complication, risk and complications. Yes, that's why if let's say you want to do laser hair removal, okay, always go for doctors. Yes, always go for aesthetic doctors. Okay, because all the lasers, okay, even though it's IPL, you know IPL, right?
Yes,
okay,
yes.
even though it's IPL like laser, okay, even though diode laser, okay, or we have another one laser is NDF laser, okay, all this laser, okay, it can cause burn. It can cause pigmentation. Yes, you are at risk. But if let's say you do it with a licensed doctor, okay, do it with the doctor. So usually because we learn all this, we experience with all this, so we know when to avoid. Yeah.
So rather go to a aesthetic clinic because that's where I usually do my laser and stuff.
Yeah. Same light, okay, same light, right? But you definitely can see, okay?
Yes.
Yes, your face become brighter and even out a bit, yeah? Alright, but of course, over the pigmentation area need a little bit more sessions, yes. But definitely become glowing and brighter. Become brighter, even out and glowing. See, even over here start to lighten up.
Wow.
Yes, you can see around the cheek area.
I am done, and guys, this was amazing because my very first time doing any type of laser treatment on my face, and it was just mind blowing. It was insane. It's indescribable because I just heard like popping sounds, and maybe like the first instinct that I had was like to cringe, but it was actually painless. It was really nice. It just felt like a little prick. But other than that, it was very bearable. And guys, I am someone that suffers with eczema. So for those who are suffering with it, but not severe eczema because your skin is so dry, they usually say that if your skin is too dry, it's not great to use because you are using a laser. So make sure that you have normal to maybe a bit of oily skin, which will be okay. But the consultation will definitely help you and they will let you know if you can or cannot do it. All the details are in the description below, and don't forget to like, subscribe and turn notifications. Till next time.